Hello and welcome to How to Clean Your Shellac Disc. I've been buying quite a few shellac discs recently as part of my ongoing practical research, and I found that they're often very dirty. So I did some research on the internet. I can't claim to have invented these methodologies myself, but I'm going to offer two to you today. The first is the less radical method, which involves water, washing up liquid, and a toothbrush. I bought this in Windsor last week. It's a Colosseum record. Song of the Steeple with bells, played by Imperial Military Band, with the catalogue number 1428. I'm not sure when this was made. Hang on, I'll just go and Google it and then I'll put it as a caption in this clip. There you go. I'm going to need some demineralised water. You can buy that in any petrol station. You can use tap water if you're in a soft water area if you don't want to be too anal about it. But I live in a hard water area, so I bought this water because I didn't feel like scraping in dissolved limestone into my shellac disc. So I've got this water and I've got this toothbrush head from an old toothbrush head from my electric toothbrush. And in this is some washing up liquid. What I'm going to do, I'm going to start scrubbing away along the grooves, following the grooves of the disc. Now, the reason why discs, particularly discs recorded in the acoustic era, which was, I would say, between 1877 and 1925, when the first electrically recorded disc was released, is that the grooves are quite wide apart, and so durations for a 10-inch disc like this would be between 2.5 and 3 minutes long. And the grooves aren't slick grooves, they're actually got little indentations in them. Imagine, you know what a sound wave looks like within the digital domain. Well, that, in miniature, is what's inscribed along all of the grooves. And so the result is that there's an awful lot of jagged little edges and little crevices contained within this disc, and just rubbing it with a cloth it's not going to get it all out, particularly as if it hasn't been cleaned properly. This is probably dates, well, you know what it dates from because I put the caption on, but it's probably at least 90 years old, if not 100. So I shall just keep doing this. What I might do actually is fast forward so that you don't actually just sit here watching me do it. I'm just repeating the action. Okay, so I've scrubbed the disc. I'm just talking for a minute now to allow the water to rise from the grooves and bring the dirt out from it. And then I'm going to clean it by using an old t-shirt of cotton, soft cotton. And I'm just going to start taking the water off the disc. I'm just generally just getting the surface water off in this first instance. And if you'll find, oh, that is quite dirty, you'll find that you'll need to move the cotton along as it gets saturated. And you just keep doing this. You notice that I've not wet the label in any way. So I'll just do another little fast forward at this point. And there you have it. Just one last little buff. And that looks significantly better than the side two. Sometimes, if they're very dirty, you might need to go through this process again. There are others which will then say, well, once you've cleaned it with soapy water, you need to then rinse it out, wash it again with clear water. And I suspect that's true, but really, I'm not going to bother.